Hello everybody, and today folks, we're going to discover top 5 of one of the most aggressive openings in chess. So guys, this is also some way in beating higher rated players than you, or maybe your enemies, or maybe your friends. Fried Liver is top 5 if they are unprepared, and this is a good opening to destroy them. Pawn to e4 and pawn to e5 and then knight to f3. He goes knight to c6. If he goes knight to c6, he will develop. So we got bishop to c4 in the move. And now he goes knight to f6. Okay guys, now is the time to initiate the fried liver attack. And here is how you do it. Knight to g5, try to attack this pawn. And now there are two pieces attacking that pawn. Let's go pawn to a6. Some random move like this, we can just fork them over here. So we go knight to f7. And now this opening shows its true power. Attacks both the queen and the rook at the same time. If he moves his queen, we'll just take his rook, and that's a piece up, which is 5 points. But if he doesn't move his queen and instead move his rook, you get that chance to take the queen, which is much more worth. If he goes here, we go take the pawn with another pawn. If he goes and takes it with a knight, now we sacrifice the knight, which is insane. Why would you sacrifice a knight? If he takes, and we got queen to f3, if he goes here, we'll take his knight for free and still get 1 point. We have the advantage to go here and mate him for some reason. If he does some random move like pawn to here, and that's mate in 1. Top 4 is Halloween Gambit in one of the most aggressive openings. You go pawn to e4, he goes pawn to e5, and then go knight to f3, he goes knight to g6, you go knight to c3, he goes knight to f6, they go knight to f6. This is the time we initiate this Halloween Gambit, folks. If you take that pawn with the knight, they just take the knight. They get plus 2 points. What are you gonna achieve in that? Let me show you. We attack him with a pawn. That they go back. Disadvantage, because now if I go pawn to d5, then you must go here because the other moves are a disadvantage. If you go pawn to f4 attacking it again, he has to go knight to g6, avoiding the attack. And if we go pawn to e5, we go back with this knight because he cannot go anywhere here, here because of the queen and the knight. And that leaves us at an advantage because we have the entire territory. We control the whole game. His knights aren't functional enough to go in the game and attack us while we have a very functional knight and we take the full space of the whole board. Okay, so the Danish Gambit is top 3. So aggressive that also will lead to checkmate like the fried liver attack. You go pawn to e4, they go e5, you go d4, they go pawn d4. They just took 1 pawn from you. That's free, right? You're gonna lose another one and you're gonna lose another one. But in benefit of that, after they take the second pawn, you develop again. He gets 2 points, but you get more the aggressive attack. I mean, look at these bishops. It can possibly lead to checkmate, and it's not that bad at all. We can go queen to maybe here, threaten this. The opponent is a beginner, he will blunder checkmate. That is just checkmate over there. So that is how you destroy with the Danish Gambit. On this opening, folks, we have the Evans Gambit, an alternative to the fried liver, which is also aggressive. When you go pawn to e4, he goes pawn to e5, we go knight to f3, they go knight to c6, and then we go bishop to c4. The same position, but if they go bishop to c5, then we initiate. They can either accept or decline. If they accept, it's all dead for them. Because if they accept this, we go here, attack the bishop, they will go back. And now, we go here, we'll have a huge center in the board. And if they take, we'll take back. They will take back. We will take back, and we're in the lead of development and literally going to trap the rook over there, folks, on that side of the board. This is more powerful and more dangerous. There is no way to counter-attack it. While you can play this any rating ladder, because the Alpha Zero, the bot that beat Stockfish in the past, used this opening to beat the smartest bot in the world, which is Stockfish. So this Evans Gambit is super helpful for people, all of the people who are any rated. And the Vienna game or the Vienna Gambit is top 1. This starts with pawn to e4, pawn to e5, we go knight to c3. Are so many chances that they would go here and then they would go here. He would go pawn to f4. If they take the pawn on f4, then we'll go attack the knight. Why would we attack the knight? Because he needs to go back. He cannot go here because of the queen and the knight. And so we undevelop his knight. And we have huge lead in development. We're going to develop the knight, and we got 2 knights on the board. He has no knights on the board. The top computer move is this only. You go queen to e2 to not pin yourself, but they will pin you. So we unpin it first. They can take it now. And they can mistake the pawn, which leads to check, which is not good for him because now it's in a panic alert that his king is literally exposed and he needs to trade something for it, like the queen. And if we trade the queen, we're just huge in development. We got the most development than him. They go like here, we can just go here. Because it makes none of a difference, and now we open our bishop, which means if they move something like this now, then we can go here. And which means also that we took one pawn from him, and plus, look at our pieces. We got 3 developed pieces, and he has only 1. And we got more developed pieces. I'm gonna show you the sidelines of this, when you should not play this opening, because there are some counterattacks to this opening, just to make you safe and not click off. So here in the Vienna game, there is a counterattack to it. So if they go pawn to f5 over here, and this position, they can counter it with pawn to d5 early on. This is very dangerous for you because it is the counter gambit. It is the main. If you pick the wrong lines, however, you're gonna be dead in a few couple of moves with this counter move because they know what you're doing, and this is the setup that is literally suited for the Vienna game to attack you. We got the fried liver, right? So here, A go here, and if they are well prepared after this knight move on g5, then they will go Traxler. And this Traxler counterattack is very, very dangerous for you guys. You might even get checkmated. And if you take this, they will sacrifice their bishop. You take it, then that's all over because it's checked. You have to move your king back here, and it's just all deadly. You can early on in the game with queen here, and that's checkmate. If you do something, any move, and that's mate in 1. After they go here and prevent it, and then they go just check it and block the queen. Block your queen being taken by that queen on h4. And then when that happens, if you take the knight, they will take the literal bishop, and you will get forked from the king and the knight over here, which was done earlier when he took the bishop. And now that's literally you losing, and he has +1 point, and you cannot castle now, and he has castle, and plus he has +1 piece that is developed, which is insane. So the best response in order to avoid this, just to go bishop to here on f7 and just go back with the bishop later on. Okay, so folks, that's all the deep lines. That is all you should do in order to not lose from these gambits, and also the things you should do with these gambits. And that's it for all the top 5 aggressive openings. For the fried liver first, the second is the Halloween gambit, and then the third is the Danish gambit, and then we got the fourth, which is the Evan gambit. We got the fifth, which is the Vienna opening over here, which will lead to a full loss situation over here. Top 5 is fried liver because you can counter it easily. Top 4 is Halloween gambit because the computer is unsure with it, although you can beat absolutely your families and friends with it. Top 3 and can checkmate about to move 6. And then top 3 is the Danish gambit and can checkmate about to move 6. And the Evans gambit, taking some more space and more development, according to the computer, is the best gambit ever. Beats the top level engine. That is all that I'm gonna say today. All the openings, one of the top most aggressive openings. See you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe and like. I hope you learned some things with me today, because these aggressive lines and these aggressive openings that you should learn deep in, you should, because you're gonna destroy everyone with all of these openings below 1000 or even in any elo. So folks, see you guys in the next video. Also, please press that subscribe button and also that bell so that you get notified every single day for my new videos every single day. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.